If you open up a Google Chrome tab and in the search bar type in PandaDoc and then click on this login page, and when you were sent an invite via email, you should have set up login details at that point. So if you sign in using those, login, that will bring you into a dashboard area. Here you can see what each stage of your document is at, so whether it's been sent, viewed, or completed, or declined. You can filter this by week or month or year. To create a new document, if you simply click New Document up here and then Document again. Now either choose Domestic Contract Clevedon for windows and doors or Conservatory Contract Clevedon, obviously for conservatories. If you don't work for Britannia Windows in Clevedon, then obviously yours is not going to say Clevedon here. It will say the name of your business or location or something along those lines. So don't worry that yours isn't named exactly the same as this. It will still say Domestic Contract or Conservatory Contract, so you choose between one of those. I'm going to pick Domestic Contract here. You will always be selected as the sales role. And then in this box for client, if you click in it and then click Add New Contact and then type in their first name, last name and their email, ensuring you get that correct because obviously you don't want this sending to the wrong person, and then click Add. For this, so I'm just going to put in my other account. And then the installation manager here, obviously you put in whoever your installation manager is. Again, I'm just going to put me, and if you click Start Editing. This is a fully formatted template that's already been set up, so you don't need to do anything other than just fill in the boxes. So to start with, if you go to the top left area and click Set Document Value here, and then on the right hand side, if you click Custom Amount under Source, and then in here type in the gross contract value, so including VAT, that figure will then pull in later on a different page of this document, which I'll show you. So then if you scroll down slightly, on the first page there's a few fields that you need to fill in. If you just double click into each one, being careful not to click on any of these options above because you don't want to be accidentally deleting the field out, and then just start to put in the details. Again, double click there, and here, and then select the date from the calendar. And then this quote reference is the Agile Base lead number. That has to be in there and it has to be correct because that is what the system will use to create the sale in Agile Base, so it has to be there. I'm just going to test here because I don't want it to sync. Then if you scroll down and then just above the payment terms page, if you click the plus button here and then go to Upload File, then you can either drag and drop or choose a local file, and then find your quote from WindowCAD that you've done for the customer and double click that to upload it onto this document. Like that. And then if you scroll back down to the payment terms page, you can see here that that sales value has pulled in from what you've written over here on the right. So all you need to do is double click in this signature box, accept and sign that, double click in the date, and then this additional notes box is there if you want to write anything in. Once you send it off, it's locked and the customer isn't able to write anything in there. All they have to do is come on and fill in this signature and this date, and then they'll send it off and the installation manager will make sure the deposit's been paid, and then we'll tick this and then it will go into Agile Base. So that's all you have to do for now. So you just then go up to Send Document, Send via email, change the name of this to something sensible like the lead number followed by the customer name and then maybe order contract, so that we know what this document is once it's uploaded onto Agile Base. And then save and continue. Here you can write your own personal message to the customer, and then once you've done that, if you just hit send document, if you then close this little box down, the page will then refresh and it'll say at the top fill and sign. If you click on that, this will give you a little chance to just check over everything, make sure it's all okay, make sure you have filled in everything. And then if you have, then at the top it will come up and say finish up here. Just wait for it to load and say that. There we go. So if you click finish, once you're happy it's all right, then that will now send off to the customer and wait for them to do their part. This has then been sent off to the customer, who will receive an email, which has come through already here. This is what they'll view. If you wrote anything, that will be in here as well. They can forward this on to someone, or they can open the document. If they do forward it on to someone, you'll get a notification about that and you can see who they forwarded it on to, which is quite helpful. But otherwise, they'll open this. They can either scroll through all this, or if they simply click start, that will take them right down to where they need to sign. They fill in those two. As you can see, they can't do anything else on here, and they just have to click finish. And then on your document, if I go back to the dashboard by clicking, again, if you click these lines here and then click dashboard, you should be able to see now that that one has been viewed. It's not gone into the completed box yet, just because the installation manager hasn't kind of authorized it, but once they have, that will be in there. But you can see, if you go into here, see what's been viewed, you can click on that, and then over on the right hand side you can see analytics for it. If you click on that, you can see it's been viewed one time, you can see the amount of time they've spent on it, you can even see how long they've spent on each page as well. You'll also be emailed as soon as they have viewed the document and completed it, so you can be right on it to know when they're even looking at it. There will be further updates and small changes to how this works, including with the integration with Agile Base, all just to make it as automated as possible, so it's only going to be easier and more helpful for you to use. But for now, this is how we do it, and yeah, any questions then let me know.